this experience is important. I think Atlanta thinks it's important.
Yeah, Atlanta made it to the semifinals in Las Vegas last year, lost to Milwaukee 2 years ago. The Pacers won in the semifinals in Las Vegas against the Bucks.
Now, they've got this lineup out here with the Phil and the Brandon Walker. And it's a little different, obviously, because you don't have Trae Young. The Britt missed that because you had Neesmith. You got to find a way to get to Neesmith. He had a tough night. That has not been the case.
Walker has it again up top. Now to Siakam. He's going to go to the basket, lay it in.
What you have in Atlanta?
Has had 3 double-doubles in the first 4 games to start. And Siakam's going to step back and bank in a 3. 12-0, Quinn, the other night in Brooklyn to start the game, but led by 7 at the end of the first quarter. So they understand if they get off to a slow start. And Jackson now holds with 7 to shoot. Walker gets around Johnson to the baseline, floats it up, and hits. And at 20-8.
Nice job. Nice job. He got the right angle. If he makes that, he makes that. But Jay-Hawk batted it out, which is what you see a lot of teams do. And Atlanta would do that too. They just bat the ball.
Gets the benefit of the call. 5 minutes to play. 20-13, Indiana by 7. They've led by as many as 12. Luke Kennard, who they picked up from Memphis, is in. And they've hit back-to-back threes, and now Wallace.
Okay, that's an interesting Halloween thought.
Yeah, you're right. They're right across from us.
Yeah.
Wallace, Kennard, excellent three-point shooter.
The best three-point shooter in the league last year, and probably in this year as well. And that's what Mac McClung was trying to do, and earn himself a long-term deal. He's a pretty good basketball player. I'm telling you, he is. He's undersized.
And now running Atlanta off the turnover. They lob it up, and Gay throws it down.
Did I tell you about this guy?
So he had to worry about the guy behind him.
He was too worried about the guy behind him. He didn't. This is what he didn't do. He didn't aim at the basket. All of a sudden, you've got people that got tired, and they're really ganging. See, they're ganging up now on P. I like it. I like it. I like the fact that he took the shot. Fundamentally more sound. Great defense.
Kongwu, and just as you the Pacers with no Halliburton, no Nembhard, no McConnell. What a basket there by McClung.
Nice job taking the hit. His deal is he had 3 steals a game last year.
Well, he can just make it look easy, can't he?
He just does it.
And Reza Shea got back quickly. Down the lane, and the step-through basket by Jackson.
The step-through basket. You do 3 steps. Tell him get some luggage. Get some luggage.
Did he stun the official?
He sure did. You got to get some luggage.
And Okongwu back the other way. Porzingis the catch. And the basket. It's picked off by Daniels. I think he was trying to draw the foul. Daniels the other way, scores. And Atlanta by 1. First group game in the NBA Cup. And Alexander Walker to the basket. He has 7. Each of these teams the last 2 years reaching Las Vegas. The Pacers making it to the final 2 years ago against the Lakers as Neesmith throws it down.
You can see him turn that corner. I wasn't sure he could get there.
Victor Wembanyama went #1 in 2023.
Victor Wembanyama last night against Miami was unbelievable.
Daniels leaves it off. Basket by Alexander Walker.
So that's what Jarris has to know is you got to get into it right now. That's a heck of a shot by Pascal, but because you get the foot, he ran into the tree there in Porzingis. Boy, this is what he does. He gets out. Heck of a pass by Daniels.
Ray J fires short, and the Pacers get it with a left hand. Walker, another offensive rebound. Indiana led early by as many as 12. Oh, comfortable. Neesmith for 3, no good. It rattles out. Johnson the step through with Porzingis and Alexander Walker and Luke Kennard. Good play. Dennis in the corner for 3. Offensive rebound. Bradley lays it in. Now Porzingis is open. His 3 is good. Hard to get to him late. Siakam.
Needs help. Yeah, he needs help.
And this is a team that runs a lot more than we've seen a Hawks team. To Siakam, his three off the mark, and the Pacers coming up empty here.
Oh my goodness. What a Ricochet played just like this against Brooklyn. He didn't do anything in the first half, and all of a sudden he started to find a little life.
And finally, Indiana on the board. Ray J. Dennis with his first basket. He had started 0 for 7. Porzingis, and a foul on Walker. Indiana will have 3 more East Blue Bay games in November, at Cleveland, at Toronto, and at home against Washington. 14 points now on his third three-point field goal. He's got 14. Pacers within 9, and that goes in, tipped in.
He has struggled, Chris. He struggled in Dallas the same way.
Quentin Jackson has hit back-to-back threes. The second back-to-back of the year. Gay is open for 3. It's too strong. Reza Shea with size goes up, gets it, and scores.
Because he got beat on both arms and still protected him.
All 7 of his points here in the third quarter. Walker for 3. Backing up the 20-point game he had the other night. Reza Shea. You said it. He was a really good second-half player. Mac McClung had 5 first-half points. Shepard to rebound. Jackson to Jackson. Sounds like a law firm. That rolls in for Daniels. Their ability to get to the rim.
Trying to figure out people he can count on for the game tonight for sure. But there's a game tomorrow. He's got to find people he can put out there and have some confidence they're going to get some things done.
Pacers and the Golden State Warriors tomorrow night. Golden State lost last night at Milwaukee. Milwaukee played without Giannis Antetokounmpo. Quentin Jackson to the basket, lays it in.
Nice explosion there.
Shot clock down to 3. Jackson spins underneath and scores. Beat the shot clock.
Stayed with it.
Pacers trailed by 24. And Alexander Walker out to Reza Shea. And that's too strong, but put in by Daniels.
These guys, they get their hands on you or they get into you.
That's Dan Jackson, Dennis, Peter. And if you look at the lineup that's on the floor, and that's McClung, lays it in, he's got 10.
They've got guys who not quite the same in terms of center position, but can do the same things he can do.
9 rebounds for Isaiah. Here's a 3. It's good by Dennis.
Great game against Dallas.
Made 4 threes off the bench Wednesday night. That's his first. It's 110-95.
Oh!
Daniels goes sliding to the floor.
Well, that's because McClung bumped him a little bit.
Jalen Johnson, that's another drive and a basket.
Woody, he actually was, but he both sliding.
I mean, Brian Woodrum and Todd Kinsey, and that's a basket by Okongwu, our director and producer.
And Miles his voice, his opinion. We'll see how that goes.
And Dyson Daniels puts it home.
Where the Pacers were trying to figure out which one of those guys was the right guy for what they were trying to do. See how usually he gets up? You just don't see people do that quite that often.
Here's the other thing about him, and I'm going to bring Giannis into it. We sat here 10, 11, how many ever years ago Giannis was a rookie, and how thin he was.
I mean, you get it however you want.
Caleb Houston is in.
He's done that. That's his 3rd one.
That's going to be poked away. 29 seconds.
They do. They're active with their hands.
That's a running dunk by N'Faly Dante of the 3rd NBA Cup. Wallace is thinking about scoring. Well, it will do it.